They've a Challenge Cup derby ahead and a revitalised Super League campaign. I'm George Riley, this is Touchline. Hello again and welcome to Super League Touchline from Langtree Park this week, where St Helens have changed their coach, of course, and it appears their fortunes too, with two more Super League points in their sights ahead of Wakefield on Friday night. All the build-up on the way this week, along with this lot.
All the England teams in one place. Your favourite tries so far this season. Steph takes a tour around St Helens' new training facilities. And we look ahead to Saints' clash with Wakefield on Friday. First up though, news time. The cup holders, Wigan, will play St Helens, their big rivals, in the quarter-finals of the Carnegie Challenge Cup after the draw that took place this week on BBC Radio 5 Live. Lee Centurions, the sole remaining championship side, host the Super League champions Leeds at their Sporting Village home as they look to keep their place in the famous competition. Warrington make the long journey to the south of France to play Catalan Dragons in Perpignan, while in Yorkshire, Huddersfield will face London at the Gal Farm. Matches will be played over the weekend of Friday the 11th to Sunday, May the 13th. The announcements of the venues that will host the Rugby League World Cup semi-finals and final were made today. The National Stadium Wembley hosts a semi-final doubleheader, and Old Trafford will once again hold a World Cup final. The Theatre of Dreams was the final venue when the last World Cup visited our shores, and is set to be a sellout when the tournament draws to its conclusion in 2013. And it's been a busy week so far, with a good number of players moving clubs. Scott Wheeldon has gone from Humberside to the capital. Following his release from Hull KR, his move brings an end to a 6-year professional career in Hull, comprising 134 appearances for both Hull-based clubs. Also leaving Humberside, the Aussie fullback Wade McKinnon, 6 months after joining Hull FC. The former West Tigers back has asked to leave and makes a return down under for personal reasons. And the Widnes back row forward Anthony Mullally has chosen to leave the Vikings after rejecting an improved contract offer from the Cheshire club. The player has stated he wants to go to market to test his value. He spent last year in Brisbane with the Broncos and feels the time is right to move forward with his career.
Now, we may still be over a year until the Rugby League World Cup of 2013, but England are still getting busy. They're preparing for a couple of games against the Exiles. They'll be played in June and July, and England have been in camp this weekend as well. All the boys getting together along with all the other England teams, from the wheelchair side to the under-16s.
Yeah, it means everything. I think it's the greatest honour you can have, playing at any level to represent your country, and it's one I like doing every time.
I've played rugby from being about 6 years old. I grew up playing with the boys and watching my family. It's everything. To play for your country, obviously, it means a great deal, and it's a big honour.
You all feel as one team, which is good. It's like you don't feel divided, even though they're at a high level than what you are. But it's a very like I said, it's a good thing to be in. It makes you feel proud of what you are, like what you're wearing on your kit and your badge.
It means the world. I mean, I've watched rugby since I was 5-6 years old. I used to go down to the park and watch my dad play for his team then, and you know, fully supports me in what I do, and then obviously to put on an England shirt, you know, it make him proud, it make all my family proud, and to me it's something I've dreamed of since I've been a little kid, so it'd been a lot to me. Oh, it feels good, yeah. It is different from playing from the club to the country because it's wider full country and you work. So it's good to know that you're playing for your country and you just want to do your best at all times really. When you put that shirt on, there's no better feeling than putting a shirt on.
I think you understand the responsibility that comes with playing for England. It's good that the squad's all the way through, so there can be a transition from 16s to 18s, then up through the nights into the senior team as well. And I think that feeling of belonging to England starts at 16. I don't think it's something you can develop at 30. So it's great that the kids come through and have that affinity with England straight away.
Yeah, when you look at people and you think, well, good players and that, and you want to be like them, and one day when it comes to it and you meet them, it's really good to see like people who've looked up to, people who want to be like and just want to carry them and hopefully train with them or play with them one day.
Yeah, it's been really nice to be brought together and see the environment and how similar the girls' environment is to the men's.
So you've got the World Cup coming up. Is that something you're looking forward to?
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully we'll retain it. Between us and France again. Hopefully we should we should do the business.
Right, let's see some tries. Time for top 5. You've been selecting your favourite scores of the season so far. So here they are. At number 5, made by this man, Sam Tompkins. Simply brilliant from the England fullback. When he plays like this, at times Tompkins is untouchable. Certainly London couldn't live with him. The ball is worked wide, and when O'Loughlin is able to get it wide to Carmont, there is only one outcome. Try for Wigan. At 4, how about this from the Bradford Bulls, scored by John Bateman. Very few players in Bulls shirts don't get a touch on this ball as they play Harlem Globetrotters. Diskin eventually gets the offload away and it works its way to the left-hand side. Still a lot to do, nowhere to go. But then the key break. No tackle again. And all of this time, Bateman hugging the left-hand side, waiting for the moment in the corner to score a terrific Bradford try. At 3, one of many scored by this man. Luke George, try machine this year. The conditions may be awful, but still the pace and the step. No one can live with the pace. The closest challenger to him is the referee, Thierry Alibert. Your second favourite try so far this season, scored in the Hull derby by Hull FC. The black and whites seemingly going nowhere, but as soon as Turner gets the ball, then the ignition. Great pace, great step off the right. Ellis shakes off a tackle and Yeeman is yelling for it down the left. He steps and scores for Hull FC. Your choice though as the top try so far this season. What a moment for the Catalan Dragons. On the hooter, 4 points down. They simply had to score a try against St Helens. Blanche thinks he's in. Then there's all kinds of fun and games before it's worked back wide. Look for the key moment here. The little shovel pass there from Giroud allows the Dragons to go in off the step from Millard in the corner. It's a game winner. Now we're here at Langtree Park, St Helens, for a reason, because after that Easter derby defeat to the Wigan Warriors, Saints appear to have hit their straps again. They have, of course, a new coach and now look to be mounting a challenge again on both fronts, in Super League and, of course, in the Challenge Cup ahead of that rematch against the Warriors. We sent Steph down to see Saints' new training facilities and, of course, have a quick chat about Friday's game against Wakefield.
St Helens and its youth academy system are known for producing some of the world's best rugby league stars. And today, for staff and players, it's back to school. Well, sort of. Today sees the official launch of St Helens' partnership with Cowley International College and is the opening of the club's brand new training facility on the site of a former classroom. This is where the hard work for Saints really begins.
We're really lucky to have the facilities that we've got. Not many teams have a 3G pitch and we've got 3 pitches across the road, a purpose-built gym and classroom, so we're really lucky and we're really grateful to the school and the club for all the hard work that they've put in to give us this.
How do these facilities compare to when you started out in Rugby League?
Oh, certainly a lot different. I think, you know, the way the professional sport's developing, you're spending a lot of time at your training camp now, so you could be here at, say, 8:30 in the morning, maybe getting home at 4:35, so you need somewhere you can comfortable and you have the facilities to provide what's necessary. So here at Cowley we have that, and you know, all the lads really enjoy being here.
Exactly how are the club and the college collaborating?
We run our apprenticeship scheme from here, so the lads do their A-levels, a bit like the old-fashioned like scholarship or grammar school, if you like, where you got poached when you was a good rugby player and off to St Edwards, locally here it was. And it's similar, you know, we make sure that all the kids that we sign either go through an apprenticeship and become an electrician or a plumber, joiner, or they stay on and do an A-level or a BTEC, and gives them an opportunity to either go to university or better themselves off the field, you know, because being honest, not every kid that comes through the academy is going to make first team and have 10, 12 years like Wilco or Wello, so we need to make sure that they've got something post-rugby league, and that's what we're aiming to do.
For Saints player James Roby, being at Cowley is a great step forward for the club, but as a former pupil here, it also brings back some fond memories.
Where our training facility is at the minute, there used to be our music classrooms, and you know, where I used to do my A-level PE is now our video room. So yeah, it's a bit strange, a bit nostalgic, but like I say, it's nice surroundings. I've got fond memories of the place, and you know, it's just good environment to be in.
Spotted any future stars, do you think, here at the college?
There's always going to be future stars from this college. It produces them every few years. We've got James Roby from Cowley School. It pains me to say this because I went to West Park, the rival school just down the road. But James Roby is probably the best player of his generation, and will go down as one of the greatest players ever when he does finish in many years to come. And any number of St Helens players have originated from the Cowley School. It's got an ethos about sport and an ethos about rugby, and it will produce many more in the generations to come.
No detentions being handed out then here at the school?
No, probably only Wheels is in danger of that. He seems to get himself in trouble every day, so other than Wheels, no, they're not too bad.
Exactly what goes into training through the week? Describe a typical week for a rugby league star.
I mean, early on in the week is when we do probably more of our harder training, our tough sessions in the gym, doing the weights, and then out on the field with our conditioner Matt Daniels, who puts us through all paces. And as we progress towards closer to a game, we probably taper off the workload a little bit and focus on the detail that goes into making us perform well on the pitch with our skills and things like that. But it's a full-time job. We do spend a lot of time here, but it's also a fantastic job. It's something we love doing.
Looking ahead to the weekend, Wakefield, how are you feeling about that game?
Well, hopefully we can just maintain some good form that we've had the last couple of weeks. We've been playing pretty well and defending well as well, so hopefully we can settle into a Wakefield game. Obviously they've had a week off, we've been in a Challenge Cup round last week, so they'll be fully prepared, but yeah, all systems go really. We'll prepare as best we can for the Wakefield game, and obviously then we'll sort of Challenge Cup out the week after.
We're in a pretty good form at the moment. We've had strung some victories together of late, so the guys are in confident mood and really looking forward to the next game. And Wakefield are going to provide a tough challenge, but it's certainly one that we're up for.
We've done our work on them, and they're playing quite well at the minute. I think they were real unlucky against Warrington a few weeks ago, and I think that was the 7th tackle game, not to put any pressure on them, but yeah. And then they fell short against Cass, but put in a good performance, and the last couple of weeks Tim Smith's been in really good form for them, so we know that it'll be a tough game, and we know we need to aim up and worry about Friday before we worry about anything else.
And you've drawn Wigan, Challenge Cup?
No, when? No, we've not, no, we didn't get Wigan. Yeah, so it is how it is, and we just got to worry about Friday first, and then we'll deal with the Cup the week after.
Right, that's the hooter sounding on Touchline this week. I'm afraid if you were fortunate enough to be our competition winner last week, well done, your name is on the screen now. And details of this week's opportunity for you to win tickets for 2. I'll see you next week.